Now viewers, it's time to move on to some important breaking news that we are tracking at this point of time. Former US President Donald Trump, in a Diwali message, condemned the atrocities faced by Hindus in Bangladesh, especially after the fall of the Sheikh Hasina government. He has also vowed to protect the Hindu Americans against what he said anti-religion agendas and fight for their freedom. And I quote the statement that in fact has been put by former President of the United States, has strongly condemned the barbaric violence against Hindus and Christians and other minorities who are getting attacked and looted by mobs in Bangladesh, which remains a total state of chaos. It would have never happened on my watch, and I unquote. Trump wrote this post on a social media platform X, and this is the first time that Donald Trump has spoken on the issue of Bangladesh, and in fact also talked about the rights of the minorities in the US. The US presidential candidate hit out at his Democratic rival Kamala Harris as well, while he made these statements saying that she and the US President Joe Biden have ignored Hindus across the world and as well as America as well. And I quote, Kamala and Joe have ignored Hindus all across the world, and in America, they have been a disaster from Israel to Ukraine to our own southern border. But we will make America strong again and bring back peace through strength. I unquote. This is in fact the latest that we are tracking at this point of time in the statements that have been said by former US President Donald Trump. All right, joining me for more details is my colleague Sambhav Sharma. Sambhav, at this time, in fact, what we are seeing is a little surprising coming from former US President Donald Trump when he's talking about protecting and also giving priority to the rights of the minorities, and especially Hindus in the United States. Given that the US presidential elections are just around the corner, he also left no stone unturned in hitting out at Kamala Harris and saying that both the Democratic Party leaders have ignored the rights of Hindus.
Well, yes, Simran, it's not the first time former US President Donald Trump has spoken about Hindus and the atrocities faced by them. However, in the Bangladesh context, it is the first time, and it's a Diwali message he has written on a social media post on X, wherein he said that he condemned the atrocities happening in Bangladesh on Hindus, Christians and other minorities. And as the elections are around the corner in the United States, he also kind of questioned and condemned the inaction of the current US dispensation under Joe Biden and the presidential candidate Kamala Harris. And he also questioned the inaction of the US government in dealing with the crisis of the Israel and the Ukraine. So all in all, it's a kind of election, as the US is in the election mode, it's a kind of election statement. He also said Prime Minister Modi as his quote-unquote good friend and wished Diwali to all Hindus across the world, including in India, Bangladesh and other parts of the world. As the elections are approaching in the United States, such kind of statements are very much expected from the former US president, as earlier also he tried to portray his image as pro-Hindu. As you remember, the rally which as US president he did with the Prime Minister of India Narendra Modi as a Howdy Modi event. It went very much kind of viral, and same kind of message, similar kind of message he wanna give again to Indians, to Bangladeshi, those Hindus staying in Bangladesh and the other parts of the world, that he is standing with Hindus, and under his watch no atrocities would happen to Hindus if he again comes to power in United States.
All right, Sambhav. There you are. Thank you for giving us all these latest details. And now, meanwhile, viewers, on a big development coming in.